Miss O'Daniel.
Hi, Mrs. O'Daniel.
Hi, Mr. Daniel.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel.
Hi, Sue. It's Margaret Welch.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel. Thanks for being my band teacher.
Hey, this is Emily Curtis Sienkiewicz.
Hi everyone, Adam Workman here, VUHS class of 1998.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel. Thanks for being such an awesome and really fun band teacher this year.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel.
Thanks so much, Mrs. O'Daniel, for teaching me a lot about my instrument, but also for making band really fun and enjoyable.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel. Thank you so much for all you've done for me the past 2.5 years. You've really helped me find my love for music, and you've taught me so much, and it's definitely not going to be the same without you.
I haven't even had you for a full year, except you've already taught me so much stuff, and I really appreciate you as a music teacher.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel. First off, let me start off by saying I'm going to miss you more than you could ever imagine. You've had such an amazing impact on me, Lillian, and my dad throughout high school. Thank you for always being there to help me through basic things for percussion that I probably should have learned in elementary school.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel. It's Tori. I just wanted to say that you're probably one of the best music teachers I've ever had. Not that I've had that many, but still.
Hey, Ms. O'Daniel, it's Sam. I just wanted to tell you how monumental of a change you've made to me. You've given me so many opportunities that I never would have gained if you didn't come into my life.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel. I just want to say thank you for being our band conductor for 4 years, I think.
Hey, Miss O'Daniel. Thank you for teaching me so much and making the last 2 years of concert band, city band, and jazz band so fun.
Hi, Ms. O'Daniel. Thank you so much for everything that you've taught me over these past few years.
Hey, Miss O'Daniel. Just saying, I really miss you.
Hey, Miss O'Daniel, I just want to say thank you for everything, being my music teacher in 7th grade and teaching me the saxophone.
I would like to thank you, Miss O'Daniel, for all that you have done for our community, our school, and for me. Thank you for your patience, your kindness, and your love for teaching music. Thank you for your many years of hard work and many years of great teaching.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel. I just want to say a big thank you for being the best band director our school could ever wish for. You have inspired me in so many ways to just do my best in everything that I do, in music and in life. The passion and dedication you bring to your job is just amazing and has inspired me to be a better person and to try harder and give my all in everything that I do.
I really appreciate the encouragement you've given me over the years. I mean, I came in 7th grade barely able to play 2 notes on the clarinet without squeaking.
I want to let you know I'm really appreciative of all of the work you've done for our music program. I mean, it's just amazing. And it's been super fun between band and jazz band, musical, and all kinds of different stuff.
Do you remember when I first came to VUHS, I could barely play a note, and after only 3 years you have made me into a proficient clarinetist who is confident enough to audition for districts and even participate in music extracurriculars.
You made band really awesome.
Words can't describe how much I'm going to miss you. You have helped me progress so far in not just my music, but my confidence too. You have taught me so much, and I love you for that. You have impacted me, this whole school, not to mention the community, in such a positive way. You are always open and welcoming to everyone, including me, and your encouragement has pushed me to go out of my comfort zone time and time again.
I remember the first Pops concert I attended in the new gym, and there was the middle school band, and they started playing, and I went, wow, that sounds really good. And I was thinking how fortunate Vergennes was to have a band director who could choose the right music and teach the kids how to play to create such a great performance.
I remember that in 7th grade, I asked you what note a quarter A was, so we can think about how far we've come since then.
I was looking forward to having you when I was in elementary school.
I just wanted to say how much you've meant to me over the past 6 years, from musical to jazz band, normal band. I've always loved working with you. You've given me the opportunity to play so many instruments and to push myself out of my comfort zone with music and encouraged me to keep working on things, even when I didn't really think I was the best at it.
It's amazing, just everything you've done for me, for everybody who's involved in the music program at our school. City band too. It's great.
You're just like, hey, how about you try this? How about you try districts, all states, whatever. And it really has, I think, helped me grow as a musician and a person.
Mrs. O'Daniel, thank you so much for everything you've done for me and my sister in the musical world and outside. Thank you for being our biggest supporters with our out-of-school musical endeavors as well as our in-school ones. I'm so glad I've had you in my life since day one. Don't worry, you're not getting rid of the Brookses yet.
Mrs. O'Daniel is adaptable, an advocate for students, amazing, appreciative, awesome, committed to students, compassionate, devoted, efficient, encouraging, energized, engaging, enthusiastic, generous, giving, hardworking, helpful, honest, humble, inspiring, invested, loyal, nurturing, optimistic, organized, patient, persistent, positive, professional, resilient, respectful, student-centered, successful, supportive, thoughtful, trustworthy, and understanding. But most of all, she is Mrs. O'Daniel, a pillar and cornerstone of Vergennes Union High School, an amazing teacher and colleague that will be extremely missed.
Meeting Miss O'Daniel is one of the most important things that happened to me at VUHS. The experiences I've had in her class I will carry with me for the rest of my life. She has truly made a big impact in the world.
It's crazy to think that a few short years ago, I was a naive trumpet player stumbling into the band room for the first time, completely unaware of the amazing experiences you had in store for me. Your ensembles have totally shaped my time at Vergennes, and your leadership and guidance have transformed me into both a better musician and member of my community.
Great memories from the musicals. I do appreciate learning so much on how you operated through all that. I remember you just taking on a challenge and embracing it and always coming out on top.
Band is always my favorite part of the day because you make class so fun and engaging for everyone. The songs you choose always get stuck in my head, which I sometimes enjoy because it brings me back to the fun times we had learning them. Band will never be the same without you, but I hope you can come back and visit often.
I first met Mrs. O'Daniel thanks to a choice that my mom, Mary Langer, gave to me, a recently graduated 6th grader who was terrified at the prospect of moving across the field to the middle school. I was so panicked about being around new people that I proclaimed, "I'm quitting the flute," so that I could just scratch band class off the list of possible threats. To which my mom replied, "You can quit the flute, but not because you're afraid to show up." So I showed up, and luckily so did Mrs. O'Daniel. From the moment I witnessed her wielding a baton, I was hooked. Through her love of music, she showed us students that seeking common ground, being diligent despite challenges, and celebrating community where it thrives, and creating community where it doesn't, were not just fun and rewarding experiences, but also taught us what the essential work of being a good citizen is really all about.
Mrs. O'Daniel, it's super hard to describe the tremendous impact you've had on my life, from holding me when I was just a few days old to teaching me new instruments and helping me find my love for marching band so that I could become drum major. You've taught me so much about the connection between self and the music you can make, and for that I will always be grateful.
I have many memories and things that I'm thankful for, thanks to Mrs. O'Daniel. Just a few. My first trip to New York City, the opportunity to see my first Broadway musicals, my first limo ride, a letter of recommendation for college, helping to grow my love of music and musicals, inspiring me to be a teacher.
Her dedication to music, whether it was the concerts or the parade or even working the music for our many wonderful musicals, a couple of which I got to be a part of, was just tremendous, and it's amazing that one person could do all that, and I just want to wish her well as she's looking down the road.
We thought we would share a little bit of why we appreciate you.
I am sad that I only had 1 year with you, because my sisters always talk of how awesome of a band teacher you are, but I am glad that I at least got a year with you. was an awesome experience, and I learned how to love band and the music I play.
You taught me over our 6 years together how to appreciate the beauty in the music we play. And I love how all of us come from different parts of the building, from different classes, all down to the band room, with one purpose in mind, and that is to work together as a team and to play beautiful music. And you taught me how to play music with emotion and feeling, and I love how I can listen to a band song from years ago and still instinctually remember exactly how it goes in my part. And thank you for introducing me to all that new music.
You taught me how to really be confident in not only my music but myself as well. I go into everything now knowing that if I make a mistake, it's okay, and then I'm gonna learn from it.
So we met with Guys and Dolls. Luck Be a Lady was my first number I've ever choreographed for the Vergennes High School way back when, so obviously I'm old and you're just catching up with me too. But I did want to say that I have been honored and proud to be your friend, to work with you all these years.
When I was welcomed into Sue's world of music and teaching somewhere around 1989, I had never directed a musical before, and I had only ever been in one. Sue nevertheless demonstrated confidence in me, and she was always there for emotional support if I ever needed it.
I've known Mrs. O'Daniel most of my life now. She's always been a huge influence, a big role model. She's a reason that I chose music as a career. And I think her love and passion for music rubs off on everyone else. Everyone enjoys being in her classroom, enjoys being around her. She cares about everyone. She wants to get the best out of everyone too. She wants you to be included. You know, she wants you to feel the same love for music as she does. And I'm so glad I got to spend my whole high school career with her as my teacher. You know, band class was always my favorite class. That's always where I felt like myself. That, you know, that was the best. So thank you. Thank you so much.
You just give love, you care, you show energy and spirit, and you lift all of us up at the same time doing that. And I've just had a blast working with you for over these last 38 years.
Sue, I noticed in your retirement announcement that throughout your tenure at VUHS, you had considered opportunities to teach elsewhere, but you found, as you so eloquently put it, the music wasn't sweeter anywhere else. For various reasons over the years, I myself have fallen in and out of love with what can at times feel like the business of music. But at the end of the day, my life just isn't as sweet without music in it. Because of your support in those early days at VUHS, through my time at your alma mater, Boston University, and ever since, I have had a blessed life in music, full of friendships, love, and laughter. I have seen more of the world and been witness to more thrilling moments as a listener, performer, teacher, and business owner than I would have ever imagined possible. It overwhelms me to think of how full your heart must be with memories from a career as long as yours and a community that you helped to create.
I am not sure how many students you've had through all these years, but I do know that each one of them is a better person for being in your band, for having you as a teacher and a mentor.
You've inspired me to audition for things and practice outside of school more and just have more music in my life. And you've also shown me that music is something that can stay in my life for my entire lifetime. And I think that's really important and something that I'll definitely stick with me.
It's obvious that underneath any command she might give, there's always love. Love of community, love for her students, love of family, and love of music.
Most of all, I have had the gift of your example to help guide me on the journey to be a good citizen and to recognize the goodness in others. Oh, and that nugget when you visited Flutistry in Boston last year with the band, that a good skincare routine is essential. It really shows, Sue.
Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best that they can possibly be. I know Mrs. O'Daniel was and is that adult for many students. Thank you for believing in me and all your students. We wish you a retirement filled with family, peace, love, and adventure. You deserve it.
All the education and teaching that you've given me, I will definitely hold on to for the rest of my life. And thank you so much.
Thank you for being a great teacher and mentor and advisor to me, and I really appreciate how much dedication you put into teaching all of us music, so thank you.
I know this last year hasn't been the best for the music department, but these last few years that you've helped me with my music, I wouldn't be the same musician without you. Thank you.
We love and appreciate you so much, Miss O'Daniel. You do so much for us. High school band, middle school jazz, high school jazz, districts, all states. And you always get it done. You never let us down. You never fail to get anything done with love and grace. You're the best band teacher we could have ever asked for. We're gonna miss you so much, and we love you so much.
I know it will be difficult for me to return to band with you not being the director, but I know we can all get through it. You are in Vergennes and in our hearts always. You were truly the best director anyone could ever ask for, and I'm so happy I got to be your student. So thank you for everything, and never stop loving music. Bye.
I don't think I would have gotten into composition in the same way if you hadn't been there to say, hey, why don't you try this? Hey, there's this cool opportunity. So, thank you.
We thank you for everything you've done, for leaving such a inspiring and amazing legacy. I treasure your friendship, and I wish you all the best in the future.
Learning French horn under you has been one of the most amazing, transformative experiences of my life. We are going to miss you like crazy next year, but I can't wait to see what the future has in store for both you and the Vergennes band community. You have been one of the biggest role models in my life, and thank you for everything that you have brought me these past few wonderful years.
You've done so much for this school and for the music department. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss O'Daniel, for teaching us middle school band.
Thank you, Miss O'Daniel, from the bottom of my heart.
You have completely changed the way I look at music, and this school will be completely different without you. Thank you so much for everything you've done to me.
Thank you for being my teacher for these past 4 years. I'm gonna miss you, but I hope you have fun in retirement. Bye.
I guess all we can do now is look forward to the future, city band, lessons, that kind of stuff. So I miss you, and we all do. Everybody, and we love you. Bye.
I love you, I am grateful for you and to you, and I promise to turn in my practice record just as soon as I can. Congratulations, Sue. I love you. Mwah.
From all of us, thank you for being such an amazing role model and teacher. And your love for music and what you do is so inspiring, and we're all gonna miss you so, so much next year.
I'm really sorry that your year had to end this way, but I'm so glad that you got to have us as your senior class. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me.
Hi, Miss O'Daniel. We want to thank you for sharing your love of music with us.
We want to thank you for all you've done, and we hope you have a happy, healthy retirement.
Love the Sawsville kids.
Thank you. We love you. You've been an incredible teacher, and I've loved playing with you, and I've learned a lot over however long it's been. So thank you so much. We're all going to miss you very much.
Miss O'D, thank you so much for making me a better musician and putting up with all my shenanigans.
I'm gonna miss you, but have fun in your retirement.
We'll miss you so much. I hope you have a good retirement with your family and stuff.
Hopefully a lot more music to come.
Bye.
We love you.
And I just wanted to say, through night and day, through thick and thin, I get a kick out of you.
Thank you, Miss O'Daniel. Bye.